All right, so this is the East Lincoln Wind Ensemble, and that was the Florentiner March, which is another march. Actually, it's from Europe, and European marches, some of them are, for lack of a better term, sarcastic. And you probably heard a lot of that within that march a lot of things like the horn entrances. They're playing loud and all these different fun additions to the music. So that was one of the reasons that we played that for you, so you could hear that style of march, which is a different kind of march. The next piece is unique in that it's on a hymn song of Philip Bliss, and is written by David Holsinger. And he writes music a lot of times with hymns, old hymns in mind, and he uses those melodies. And throughout this piece, you'll hear that in the performance, specifically in the horn at the very beginning. But the reason this is so unique is that we are using a method of teaching that is actually new to me. The students learned it last year, and they've been teaching me how to teach this method and how to learn this method. And it's called just intonation. It's a way of playing in tune that is very unique, but it's very, very effective. And it's basically using the laws of physics to make sure that chords resonate and things like this. So you'll hear a difference as you play, and you'll notice that they have these clips. They have these tuning clips, and it gives them intonation readings via vibration. And you may have seen an email that I sent out. We are a little short-handed with these clips because I like to use them with Wind Ensemble and Symphonic Band. And I'd love to have it where each student has their own. So if you feel generous, they're $13 on Amazon, and they're Amazon Prime eligible. And they plug right up to the students' phones. And then they use the Tonal Energy app, which almost every student has, and it gives them a clear reading of their intonation. But to teach this method, they have to have those resources. So if anybody would be willing to donate a few more to the program, that would be greatly appreciated. And you'll hear the effects that this method has, and it's absolutely marvelous. I've done this piece before when I was student teaching, and they played, and I just stood on the podium and was like, oh my gosh, that's what that piece is supposed to sound like. So that's the difference it can make. So I look forward to you hearing their performance of On a Hymn Song of Philip Bliss. The last piece on the concert will be Aquarium, and you'll hear that as well from the Wind Ensemble, and it will feature several soloists, and it's 3 movements long, just to let you know. So please hold your applause to the very end of that piece. And then we'll have a short transition into full ensemble. The last thing, and then I promise I will stop talking, we have some thank yous that I just wanted to make note of, is the administration at East Lincoln. We have a new principal, Mary Beth Avery, and I don't know if Miss Avery, if you're here. She is here, and thank you so much for everything that you do and all of the administrative team at East Lincoln. We would not be able to have what we have and do what we do every single day for these kids if we didn't have them supporting us. So can we give them a round of applause, please? The next group of people I want to thank are you, the parents, band boosters. I can't do, these kids can't go to competitions and be here without the band trailers moving and getting from one place to another. So thank you for all that you do for these students. The next group, it would be the staff at East Lincoln. They've been very supportive in my transition from Forbush High School to East Lincoln, and I can't thank them enough. One in particular, who's my mentor, Brian McSwain, who's back there. And if I understand correctly, Mr. McSwain is the chorus director. This is one of his first band concerts here. First band concerts here in the bands, which is wonderful. It's great to have him here and for his support and his dedication to the students. So thank you, Mr. McSwain. So the last one I want to do, the last thank you is to all these kids. I'm directed at you and y'all. It's wonderful being here. I look forward to coming to school every single day. I wake up at 5:30 every day, and I am ready to go. Because I know that I have some of the best kids out there to work with every single day. So thank you. Can we give them a round of applause, please? All right, so we'll get on with the concert. Here's some more music.